where we at with Harvey Elliott in your head? You know, are you adamant that look, here's what it is. Just Slot doesn't fancy him, regardless of what we may think of him or whatever, right?
I think that's the truth, mate. Look, he's a good player, but he's just not a Liverpool player because he's too slow. I've seen the stats from fucking sprinting. He's just above the goalies.
Goalies. Oh, don't do him like that, Ben. Don't do him like that, Ben. Don't do him like that.
Hey, you've seen how slow Mamadashvili moved. If fucking Harvey Elliott's only just above, mate, we're fucked, aren't we? So, look, I'm gutted for it.
That's going to kill me now, man. Oh, man.
It is what it is. I've got to be honest, haven't I? You've just asked me, so I'd rather tell you.
Yeah.
But look, I'm gutted for him. But he does have to move on. I think, to be honest, there's a few good clubs. I think Spurs are going to be writing for him. Yeah. I think that'd be a great move for him. Look,
especially with Morgan Gibbs-White falling through.
This is it. They like that little English type of player. I think Thomas Frank will be all over Harvey Elliott. I'd be shocked if he turned it down because I think he would go in there and make something of himself. They've got that type of number 10 role, haven't they? They've got a bit used to it with the likes of Maddison.
Though. Yeah, they've got loads of number 10 players, though, haven't they? They've got Maddison, Kulevetsky.
I don't think we realise
Kudus can play there as well.
But I agree with Ben. I think you look at Brentford as well and the role that Damsgaard played for them. You put Harvey Elliott in that position, that's a match made in heaven. Maddison's not got the work rate for it. So I really think I agree with Ben. That'd be a really good move.
What? You've got to remember, he will look good when he leaves Liverpool. Let's be honest about it.
Yeah.
We are comparing them to a top 3 team right now. We are up there in world football as a top 3, do you know what I mean, with the PSGs. So it's harsh on him. I'm gutted because he's a diehard Liverpool fan, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you've got to be cutthroat, and if Liverpool want to be the best of the best, they've got to do these decisions, and I think they will get the right money for them. And it's key. We all want the big Alexander Isak signings, then you've got to make these decisions, and Liverpool will. And there's no sentimental now. You've seen that, the last couple of months. So I wish him well, and I think he will.
Do you reckon you put a buyback clause on him, Ben? Like we did with Kwanzaa?
I don't think you'll ever get him to Liverpool, lad. That's the truth.
Yeah.
A sell-on clause instead, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Sell-on clause, maybe then, yeah.
Where would you buy him back for? You've just bought Florian Wirtz, who is technically the position where Harvey Elliott would be playing.
Even a sell-on clause, let's not get carried away. Like if we sell him for 40 million, who's going to buy him for more than 40, 50 million? Do you know what I mean? It's one of those ones where, you're right. You
never know. I'm just being optimistic, but
is there any world where he stays?
I wouldn't rule it out, Ben. I mean, Ben's nodding, saying no. I wouldn't rule it out. Like if Szoboszlai, it seems, guys, we don't know. Look, so many people on Twitter love pretending to know how Slot's going to set up, right? No one knows, right?
Yeah,
Slot is the master of deflection in terms of how he sets up and how many formations he's got in his head. He's a proper tactico, not a fake tactico on Twitter, right? So no one knows how he's going to set him up. But I'm guessing, and this is just guesses, we're giving our opinions and guesses. If I'm guessing, and I don't know if you guys are with me, follow me on this one, right? If we're guessing Szoboszlai is not going to play that number 10 role and he's going to be utilized in all these other powerhouse running roles, right? We've got a Wirtz in that 10. When Wirtz doesn't play, now we ain't going to have Diaz. Could Elliott play in games where Wirtz is not playing? No.
No, you probably put Maka or you put Maka or Szoboszlai there, don't you? Like
he's even played Curtis Jones in the 10 as well before Harvey Elliott, to be fair. So
player. He can only do well at the end of a game. When he starts, he's destroyed after half an hour.
Yeah, he gasses out quickly, didn't he?
The way we play, it just doesn't fit him.
Look, I tried to make a case because I love Harvey. I love Harvey, lad. I've met his dad a couple of times at away games and a top man. So I actually love Harvey Elliott, but I get it. And you're right, Ben. Ben said no sentiments. What this manager and what this regime has shown, my God, they haven't got, they don't give a shit who you are, where you're from, what you do, how long you've been here. You're in Slot's books and Edwards' books, or you're not. Simple as. What's next, guys? What's next? Obviously, we need to get this Isak deal sorted or not sorted and move on, because there's no way, and I come to Scouse or Welshmo. I can call you Mo today because there's no Scouse Mo.
I love the fact those nicknames stuck, by the way.
Yeah, his first name is Welsh, by the way, people. His surname's Mo. What regardless of whether we get Isak or not, and I believe we will. We need to get a striker on board, isn't it? Because there is murmurings, guys, and I just want to put it out there. I'm just going to put it out there, right? There's murmurings that Nunez is smashing it up in training.
I knew you were going to say that.
I'm just saying, look, I'm just going to put it out there, and the rest is up to you lot to dissect.
He's got me back, man.
I can tell by Ben's face. Listen, I've been watching Ben when you were talking, Grizz. Zane's celebrating while she's celebrating. Ben, honest to God, he's just gone redder than a tomato.
I don't know what he's smashing up, the fucking roofs of the fucking...
Listen, streets are saying, when he had that haircut, the same haircut at
it's all about haircut, yeah.
Right? When he had that, what do you want to call that? Crew cut? What do you want to call it?
I call it the Lucas Laver when he shaved his head.
The romper slumper.
Do you not remember this, Grizz? Lucas was getting bombed on by the fans. Everyone didn't like him. He shaved his head, and then from the moment he shaved his head, it was unbelievable.
Did he shave his head or did he just get a haircut? There's a difference.
Okay. Semantics, Grizz. He got a very short haircut.
No, it's not semantics. It's a massive difference, lad. There's a massive difference. It's like having a nice, smart haircut like you, because I remember Lucas having a nice, clean haircut like yours.
He did.
Things gone for a fucking Escape from Alcatraz look. Like Nunez, Nunez has gone pure like thug look. Like he looks like a Gambino, man. So what I'm saying is, the streets are saying, is there any chance, Welshmo, and I'll get your opinion on it, that Nunez sticks around for another year?
Only if we don't get the money that we are seeking to get from a Saudi club, then he's going to stay. But
if that's the case,
Italian clubs are sniffing around, but they just can't afford him, and Liverpool won't give a deal to him.
But if that's the case, Mo, what you're suggesting is then we hold back from Isak.
No, not at all. I never said that. Those words never came out of my mouth. Okay. I'm saying get Isak. Isak's coming in regardless. Look, at the end of the day, if we don't sell Nunez, it's not the worst idea in the world to have Nunez, Ekitike, and Isak. Nunez, as we all know, can offer something on the left if need be, and he's got that pace. But it all comes... I truly believe that Liverpool... Look, everyone knows Nunez is for sale, but Liverpool aren't going to sell him for less than 50, 60 million. They just won't do it. They'll hold on to an asset, and hopefully he'll perform better, and the value comes back, and Saudi clubs come knocking again in January. I can see a world where if we can't sell Nunez, he'll stay until January, and then we'll revisit Saudi clubs in January. I really can.
Interesting. Zaan, where you at, man? Nunez. I don't know if he was a fan. I can't remember speaking to you about Nunez before. But way back.
I'm telling you, he's back, man. I'm checking for where I get to. Listen, at the end of the day, we need a market for him. If we don't get the 60, 50 million, we're not going to sell him. He's not going to go for a cheaper price. Napoli tried it and we rejected it. That was the perfect opportunity to sell him, but we rejected it and said we're waiting for bigger money. So worst comes to worst, if Isak does become available this summer, we sign him. We end up keeping Nunez. He plays for another 6 months, and we look at January again to reassess the situation. Maybe he gets going. We never know. He might hit a hat-trick in the first 3 games of the season. Keep it.
Wow.
No, I've seen him in pre-season. In pre-season, he's looked a bit sharper than usual. But of course, like you said, it's training games. Everyone's going to look sharp. He's getting shots right in front of goal with like no one standing next to him. He's always going to score those. It's the high pressure situations that we've seen where we can't really trust in Nunez. And those are the situations where hopefully a player like Ekitike or Alexander Isak are starting and doing the bits. But if he does end up staying, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's your inner fanboys talking out again, man. These Nunez fanboys, I thought I got rid of them. That means there's still a few out. I've got to do my agenda and narrative a bit more on Twitter. I've got to get the Nunez fanboys out.